Hey, this is Tom, and I'm down in my radio room downstairs in the garage. I call it a workshop, call it a garage, call it a radio room. And thanks for stopping by. This is Tom Styles, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And we're going to talk about not these things. We're going to talk about this guy right here. This is an Amazon Kindle Fire, which is a tablet. It's basically a tablet. It's geared towards the Amazon store so that you can watch movies, you can read books on it, you can purchase things from the Amazon store. It's kind of geared toward that. So it's not a full-fledged Android tablet. It's a kind of a version of Android, I believe. But what we're going to talk about today is a service that you can purchase on a monthly basis. So you don't have to sign up for a year or whatever. You sign up and it's $9.95 a month, and you get kind of a library card from the Amazon bookstore. I'm speaking of ebooks that you can read on the tablet, or you don't even have to have a tablet. They have an application that runs on your PC that lets you read these ebooks. And it's $9.95 a month, and you get to check out 10 books a month. No, excuse me, 10 books. And you can keep them any length of time. And when you want the 11th book, you check one in. So you can always have 10 books out, and you can check out as many books as you want to. Just you have a limit of 10 at one time. And it doesn't cover all the books that Amazon has for sale, which are hundreds of thousands of books. It's a limited number. I would guess about 75% of their books are available under this plan. I've had the plan for about 6 months, and I've used the heck of it. I probably have downloaded close to 1,000 books, because ebooks, a lot of them are not so good. One thing I look for, if an ebook is less than, say, 30 pages, because the pages, an ebook page is much smaller than a full book. So you get about 2 or 3 ebook pages per a regular full-size book page. So if it's all a book that was 30 pages, an ebook is 30 pages, it's really only 10. So if it's only 10 pages, it's basically an article. So with this plan, I can download those small books, not knowing exactly what's in them, and I don't care. I say, okay, I didn't like that, throw it away, go get another book, move on. So that's why I've downloaded almost 1,000 ebooks on various subjects, including gardening, because I'm into gardening. So anyway, I noticed this morning when I was checking out the library, I did a search on how much. I'm going to zoom in here. Let me zoom in. I'm going to do a search, and I'm going to search, and I've already done the search, so it's already there. I'm going to search for ham radio. Now, these are all the books that are in Amazon are related to this subject of ham radio. And you can search on other things, like I also search on Shortwave. This is all of the books that's in Amazon, both the books that you can get through this plan and the books you have to pay for, ebooks. Now, what I can do is I can filter the search and say, and select only Kindle Unlimited. That's what it's called, this library system for $10 a month. Only show me Kindle Unlimited books. So I'll click on that. And this is what kind of got me excited this morning, is number one, there are a number of new books being released related to, in this case, ham radio, and there is a lot of books that they've moved, because they move them in and out, that they've moved into this free library service. that weren't in there before, so you couldn't get them without paying for them. So I'm just going to, I realize the camera is, not zooming in far enough to give you a detailed look at this. And you can do this, of course, online. You can do this search. But here are, here's the listing, and I'll go through it just quickly, of all the books that you can get for basically free, but you're paying the $10 a month service on ham radio. This goes on and on and on. Now, some of them, you look at them and it's not really ham radio. There's a few of those that you look at that are, some of them are fiction books. Not very many. I would say maybe 5% are not really what you were looking for. But this list, now, there's the end of it. If I got to the end of it, so there's probably 100 books right now available through this Kindle Unlimited service. And I've noticed that they go through, Amazon goes through a series where they'll move a lot of books to this free service to kind of spark interest in particular book, whatever. And then they'll go out too, because I've got some books that I got for free a couple of months ago, and they're not free anymore. They're now paid only. So you have to kind of watch this. I check these probably twice a week, looking for new books. Plus, I have some of my subscribers that are involved with this plan, and they tell me about new books that became available. I just got an email yesterday from one of my subscribers, and he says, hey, this book, which is Shortwave listening schedules, it's available free from this library thing. And so I downloaded it this morning, and then I started looking to see how many things are free, and I got excited, and I says, I got to tell my audience about this. So here's some things. I'll try to repeat them. Number one, you don't have to buy a Kindle. Right now, I just checked right now, and the $39.95 deal is not going on, but you can get this for $49.95. This Kindle makes it convenient. You can take this with you and read your books, when you're waiting for your doctor's appointment or whatever, waiting for your wife to finish shopping, whatever. So that's the convenience of this. You can read these ebooks from Amazon using their Amazon ebook reader program for a PC. So you don't have to buy this. You don't have to buy this. And then you can still, number two, is get in this Kindle Unlimited library, $10 a month. You can stop and start anytime you want to. You get 10 books at a time that you can check out. If you want an 11th book, you just select that 11th book, and it says, okay, what do you want to return? You pick the one of the 10 that you have checked out and say, yeah, return that one. That one's gone. I think this is a good deal, especially right now, since the Kindles, if you want to get a Kindle, since the Kindles are on sale, and right now they're throwing a lot of books that are not normally in this plan. They're throwing them in this plan, and they're all subjects, like I said, gardening, whatever. So I just want to make you aware of this, and I would take an opportunity. I mean, look at these books. There's lots of books on this subject. Like, let me see if I can find one that I already have. Well, many of the books, many of the ebooks, not all, but many of the ebooks that I have reviewed on my show came through this plan. I got them for free. Let me see. Let me go back to, let me go back again. Okay, see my books. Here's my books, and here I'll give you a little insight to my hobbies. Now, here's two that I got this morning. And let me see if I can, I'll open them up, because I'm going to review them. This is the International Shortwave Broadcast Guide. This gentleman, or this is actually the lady, it's a couple. This lady updates these guides, I think twice a year, with a complete listing of what's on Shortwave. This is the summer of 2016, so this is the latest and greatest, and I got it free through this plan. Gosh, that sounds like one of those guys on TV selling these. Oh boy. Whammo, get one of these whammo things to clean out your clock. But I'm excited about this for you guys. I think you really ought to take an opportunity to do this. You don't have to buy the Kindle. You can get the application for your PC, $10 a month. Turn it on, turn it off whenever you want to, and get access to these ebooks on all kinds of subjects. If I go back, yeah, I've got. Let me see. For instance, here's a book on tight applications for the Kindle Fire. You know, whatever. Here's a book on Windows. Here's a, let's see what else we got. I got books on the Amazon Echo. Kind of interested in that. I've got a lot of books from here on the Raspberry Pi, little micro computer. I got a lot of books on antennas. Here's one, portable wire antennas. Some of these I paid for. Most, I would say 95%, I didn't. I got them off of the Kindle Unlimited library. So anyway, I just want to show you that. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. Have a great weekend. It's getting a little hot in here in Florida, so no more outside activities unless it gets cool, which is supposed to get cool next few days. I'll quit rambling. Bye-bye.